meanie. Reese is being a meanie.
You goddamn right I'm going to be a meanie today.
All right. Anyways.
Hey, Clarence.
Reese is on his period. It's a real nasty bloody one.
No,
it's real bloody.
He was leaking today.
It's leaking on the way over here.
Anyway.
You guys can all suck my balls.
His pants started off as white, ended up sport red. Because of his period. That's why. That's why it's red.
Oh, he does got red skull too on. That's weird. You got red skull.
Guys are really funny. Really funny.
All right. Talk about basketball, guys. I want to get right into it, Clarence.
Brooklyn. No, let me stop.
Talk about the NBA.
Reese doesn't have a team because he's not allowed to.
Oh, I have a team.
Okay, whatever.
Right now, 2 of them in there are in.
Wait, hold on.
I love how the Nets.
Hold on. The Nets and Bulls.
Good, and you're like, yeah, basketball. Yeah.
Basketball, yeah.
I've been watching basketball lately. Yeah.
You know who else is doing good?
Just being fucking
when
dead.
they're losing, just like.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I haven't
really been paying attention. Wait, there's something called the NBA. What is that? Can you explain to me what that is? I don't. I'm not sure. I don't know what the NBA is. What? Oh,
all I
what you
know
saying?
is that I've been watching it lately. They've been doing pretty well.
They have been.
They have
but you know who else has been doing pretty well? The Phoenix Suns, and that's no longer your team.
Yeah,
that must feel pretty hard, huh?
No, because deep down they're still good, and I still respect that team.
Still got 2 other teams, so
still respect that team.
But it's funny how both Reese's teams are gonna probably play each other in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll only be down to one team, and
so who are you gonna root for? They're both your team.
May the best team win.
Since you said Joakim Noah is your man, though.
Yeah. I mean,
and
hey,
you love
listen.
Paul Pierce
listen.
and Kevin Garnett.
Mm-hmm.
If either one wins, but I actually do want Brooklyn. I would like to see Brooklyn win more than the Bulls. But if either one wins and either one was just beat Miami or Indiana, which won't happen, but if either one of those won the championship, I would be very happy. I'll be very happy. One, because Bulls can get away from the Michael Jordan era, and the fact that Brooklyn can bring home a championship would actually be a nice
really
thing.
Don't see them getting past Miami. Either one of them.
I know. I don't even.
I just can't see the Bulls winning a championship without Derrick.
I cannot see them winning a championship at all because of the fact that here's the funny thing, guys.
He's never
look at it
back.
this way. People talk about the Bulls. I'll tell you.
Not this season. He's not coming back. He's not coming back this season.
No, but the person that was there before is not coming back. It's gonna be a totally different person.
I don't know. I say you don't know.
Bit,
you don't know. He could come back that way, or it could go either way. It's like 50-50 for him. You really don't know how he's gonna come back and what's gonna happen. I hope he doesn't end up like a Gilbert Arenas, like one of those guys.
We're in 2014. Can't you just get some I
hope he doesn't end up like
metal knees or some shit, like some fucking like some kind of support.
Hope he doesn't end up like what's his name,
shit.
Brandon Roy.
Brandon
Roy.
Man.
Brandon Roy. Why are we talking about metal knees?
No,
I want to talk about Brandon Roy.
What about? Remember in Dark Knight Rises, he got the shit on his knee and he kicked the brick wall. Like, yo, he had no cartilage in his knees. Son.
You know what?
Don't they have that now?
What?
No, you know why? Because
remember in Dark Knight Rises where he puts the shit on his knee and it like goes inside him and you see him kick the brick wall.
I don't remember that part.
You don't remember that part?
No.
You remember that part?
Wait.
When he goes to the doctor and he's like, "Oh, you have no cartilage in your knees," and like he's getting ready, and he got this like it's like a knee brace, and just went inside like the whole shit went inside his knees. And he was like, and he just kicks a fucking brick wall. You didn't see that part?
I didn't see
that part.
So,
and I'm
you should watch that movie.
I need, I'm definitely going.
Definitely.
You know what's funny? I've only watched that movie once.
You only seen it once?
Yeah.
Oh. Anyway.
The NBA,
so,
right?
I mean, they can't have.
Let's get back to the NBA. Yeah.
I'm saying they don't have that now. Like with this, all the fucking medicine and shit they got.
How the fuck is a metal knee gonna help him?
It's not metal knee. It's a knee brace that it wasn't a metal knee.
How's that gonna help him?
So
he doesn't need to kick through walls. He needs to bend in his fucking knees.
But he bended it in
all right. Fucking Dr. Sagato create it and mail it to his fucking house.
All I'm saying is there's got to be some kind of like
military
shit they can get involved with that has that. Come on, bro.
Anyway, all I was saying is that I hope he doesn't end up like Brandon Roy.
You know, wait,
okay.
Time out. You know what's funny?
But Brandon Roy was he a former MVP? No, right?
No. He played. He played like.
No, he played really good. He was a top player.
Good.
But I will say this. Side note. If the NBA did take a look at that,
he needs metal knees, and that's how you get everybody to get metal knees, right? You just break everyone's ACL and be like, hey, you got to get metal knees now.
Yo, metal knees is not a bad idea. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
Like that experimental surgery in Germany. It's not in America yet, but
what, the blood spinning shit?
Whatever the fuck they do.
It's not blood. It's not metal knees. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know why we're talking about this. Look, all I wanted to say was Brandon Roy's sad thing.
All I'm saying is it's 2014. I mean, we could touch a screen and it fucking does shit. Like, what the fuck? Like,
we should have there should be a way.
They should be able to do something.
Because this is how we jump back in.
This is the
because
last
think about it like this. Okay, look, someone like Derrick Rose he's supposed to be the guy.
Could bring up his career back, son.
Yeah, you really think about this.
The last time either you smoked pot before the podcast.
This could be a medical breakthrough for players in the NBA. Just like how they're working on ways of concussions for NFL.
Give it a few years, son.
Yo, people like Grant. Like, imagine if Grant Hill could have all those years back if he got the right surgery.
What if this brings back like mad players like Shaq comes back? Yo, fucking
Michael may even come back.
Steve Smith comes back. Dennis.
You can bring back Anthony Mason.
Charles Barkley comes back. Weber comes. Yo.
No, we don't need Weber.
Why not? Weber's not good, yo. Anyway, but
you can make Vince Carter great again.
Some shit.
Yeah.
That'll be some shit.
Right?
Yo. Them all going against LeBron.
That would be some. That actually would be some real good shit. Oh man.
Anyway, let's go back to basketball.
Mind blown.
I mean, even though we are talking about basketball, basically, it's just we put a little twist on it.
Talking about pretend basketball. We're talking about basketball.
I'm just saying, give it a few years.
All right,
I'm not
fine.
saying like an actual metal need. Like,
okay, man.
Watch Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch Dark Knight Rises.
What I'm talking about.
Definitely.
It's like a sneakers.
We're actually giving Clarence a lot of like. He could be the man to make this breakthrough happen.
Okay, well, listen. What I was saying is the Bulls, I don't see them winning a championship this year because I saw them play against the Spurs this past week, and they got their ass kicked. And you know why? Because the Bulls play good against teams that aren't sound offensively.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But teams that can play defense and are also sound, like the most balanced team in the NBA, I would say is the Spurs.
Mm-hmm.
That type of team, I think that type of team is a team that can beat the Pacers and beat the Bulls. Like, if the Spurs make it to the into the finals.
Spurs and Heat?
If it's Spurs and Heat, I give it to Heat.
Really?
I do, dude. I do. But if it's Spurs and
they got like more of a Spurs like they wanna play. They would want to play the Heat again.
They do
because of the Game 6.
Well, I don't think so. They match up better. They match up better with the Pacers than they do with the Spurs. I mean, do with the Heat. They will out rebound the Heat. But still, Bynum, even Bynum,
dude, Bynum was playing good. Sarapul was playing good. Dude.
He is playing good. But the thing about the Pacers, the Spurs is if you play big, they'll play small and kill you that way. They have the lineup to switch it around to dominate whatever type of team is coming. Like whatever, it doesn't matter what type of team you are. We have enough. We have such an arsenal. We could switch around players and just kill you with that lineup. That's the type of team the Spurs are. So I think if the Spurs make it to the finals, they're gonna beat the Pacers and the Bulls. I don't know why we even talking about the Bulls. The Bulls aren't getting past the fucking Pacers. They play the Pacers. They're not getting past the Heat. They play the Heat.
Bulls will make it They'll probably beat the Nets and make it to the second round.
Yes.
I think the Bulls.
They're a second round team. The Bulls always keep making it to the second round.
Yeah. Like I said, either or.
Brooklyn is not going. The Bulls have a better chance than Brooklyn, and Brooklyn is not going anywhere. I don't see Brooklyn.
I think I actually do believe that the Brooklyn they could. I'll give the edge to Brooklyn in that series, and I think they'll give if they play Miami, they can take at least
Brooklyn's
two.
Playing the wrong team.
They're playing at least.
They should play at least.
If Brooklyn plays against Miami, here's the thing.
These teams plays against like
all these
the
teams.
Wizards.
All these teams.
Brooklyn will probably win.
All these teams in the playoffs. I give them any amount of games against Miami. I just think Miami's going to win the end.
Yeah.
Like, I think Brooklyn might take 3 games, Miami. It might go to game 7, but I think Miami's going to win. Like, the Heat are a type of team where you can't really, like, tell. It really depends how they come out. You can't tell that they're gonna dominate the play. They're not, because they're the type of team where they play their best basketball when their back is against the wall. If you give them any type of wiggle room, they'll fuck up. Yeah. Their backs have to be against the wall, like against the Spurs last year. Game 7, need to go to Game 7, and the Game 6 needed a lucky fucking shot.
That's because LeBron needs to fill the hunger. He don't have that hunger all the time.
He had last year, yeah.
No, he did. He's that's always going to be his problem. He doesn't have that hunger.
Wait,
he doesn't have that.
What?
He doesn't have, son. He is not like
he just scored 61.
No, not only that.
He can get it.
He didn't get that hunger in game 6 against the Celtics 2 years ago when he dropped 45 in an elimination game. He didn't have the hunger then. He didn't have the hunger when
he's saying now that he got 2 championships. He doesn't have that same hunger.
No, that's not what he's saying.
He's saying
overall.
like,
that's not what he's saying.
He doesn't have it all the time.
He didn't have it. He does
not have it all the time.
Shut up.
He does not have it all the time.
He didn't have it when he averaged a double-double in the fucking playoffs and the finals 2 years ago.
He doesn't have it in the regular season. We don't know how he's going to be in the playoffs.
These last 2 years, he's shown that he has it. These last 2 seasons, he's shown that he has it once the playoffs start. He might not have it in the regular season, but once he gets into the playoffs, he has it. He dominates. Stop hating, son. Stop the fucking LeBron hate.
I'm not even hating him. I actually think he's the best player. I think he is what they need him to be.
You think somebody else is more hungry than LeBron? Who?
Right now,
I would say there is one person more hungry than LeBron. His name's Kevin Durant.
Yeah, that's the only person.
He's more hungry than LeBron.
And
he's a bad man.
Hungry.
And he's coming. He is coming.
Russell Westbrook lately looked like he's the bad man.
But that's always how it. He always looked like he's the bad man.
Listen,
but the real bad guy is Kevin
Durant.
Durant.
The thing. I love LeBron, but LeBron made a comment before about how if I had the same amount of shots Kevin Durant had, no, LeBron, no. I love you, but doesn't matter how many shots you have, you cannot score like Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant's a pure scorer. LeBron James, he can score pretty well, but his strongest attribute is his passing game. Like
really?
I think his passing
more
game,
so than his slashing game.
His slashing game has picked it up. His defense and his passing makes him that's what makes him a standout, dude. Because everybody else can score. Everybody else can score really well. What makes him really good, his strongest attributes, is his defense and his passing, dude. Not even just his passing, his just playmaking. His playmaking. Look if you look at the Heat game, look how many fucking plays have his imprint on the game. Whether he's defending, he started passing the ball, he's cutting somewhere to open up somebody up for a pass. Like, he's that type of player. That's why I say he's the best player. But Kevin Durant is coming. He is coming, bro.
But you don't think he'll make it to the finals?
I think
if they play the Spurs in the NBA finals.
I don't know.
Western Conference.
I don't know, yo. I don't know. I don't think so.
You don't think they can beat the Spurs?
I don't think so, yo. I'll be honest with you.
Even with Caron Butler, they got Caron Butler.
I don't think so, yo.
Caron Butler still got it. I don't know what you talking about.
No, I'm not saying that, but it's like...
Yeah, but Caron Butler's a good piece to have.
The Spurs are so beasts. Like, they're such a good team. I don't know,
niggas with names like Patty Mills.
Patty Mills is a beast. He's out of Australia. He's Aborigine or whatever. What do you call it? Those like black people from Australia.
I don't know.
Tanzania?
No, not what's a Tanzanian? It's called
There's a place somewhere in Australia named Tanzania.
Something like that. I forgot. It's a weird fucking name. We're dumb. We didn't go to college. Anyway, we didn't graduate from college. Anyway.
Woo!
The fact is,
go to class, kids.
Patty Mills is a beast.
Yeah, Patty Mills is a beast.
Kawhi Leonard is a beast, defensive stalwart. Tim Duncan is Tim Duncan.
Blah, blah, blah,
Ginobili's Ginobili.
The Reese thinks that Mike is a Spurs fan, but Micah says he's not.
I'm not a Spurs fan.
You are a Spurs fan.
What are you saying blah, blah, blah for like it's boring?
Because you want... No, it's not...
I'll say you're not a Spurs fan, but you do sound like one.
He's not. Michael, are you fucking kidding me?
Are you
kidding me?
Beam of light when you talk about the Spurs.
Because you know why? Because they are so good. The Spurs are by far. When it comes to just pure basketball, they play the purest basketball in the world.
They do.
Like, they're pure white cocaine of basketball.
They really are.
This question: if you had a chance to like in the past to not be a Knicks fan and be a Spurs fan, would you take it?
Yes.
Exactly.
Because he's a fucking Spurs fan,
dude. If I had a chance,
closet Spurs fan.
no, I'm not a closet. I'm just
dude,
saying.
you are
I'm
a closet Spurs fan.
All I'm saying is that
you are a Spurs fan.
Spurs are the type of team, right, where they're so good. Like they're so good to me because of the fact that Greg Popovich is the best coach of all time, in my opinion. He has nobody on his. He has like fucking bums on his team. If you gave this team to any other coach in the NBA other than maybe Tom Thibodeau, they would suck. The fact is, Greg Popovich is such a great coach, offensively and defensively. He teaches you so much precision in the game. They're so good, yo. The Spurs are always gonna. They're always in there. They're not gonna win a game. They're gonna be in like right in that 7-point range within the game. They're not blowing you out, and towards the end, they're gonna fucking beat you. They're that good of a team. That's all I want to say. They're a very good team.
The reason why I said blah blah because yeah, you're right. And what you say, I think the Spurs, when you look down, like decade, they've been a dominant team. They're always in the playoffs.
They are
always. They're always in the top 5. Haven't seen them where they're not. I mean, Tim Duncan really. No offense to Tim Duncan, but he is not. He's not the guy that's always the first thing you see on ESPN for NBA. Not even Manu or Parker.
Do you know that if you were to say Tim Duncan,
Parker sometimes,
do you know?
Not even Parker like
even
that.
Ginobili too sometimes.
No,
not like that.
Not like that, but sometimes.
But
like when I'm talking about compared to like the premier people that you see.
No, you're
on
right. What I'm saying to you is, do you know that if you were to float his name as a top 5 greatest of all time, you wouldn't be wrong?
Who?
Tim Duncan. You wouldn't look at if you compare his stats to everyone else, he would not be wrong. You can arguably say he's better than Kobe. You can arguably say that and be right. You can say he's better than Kobe. I think he's better than Kobe. I would take him over Kobe. That's me personally. But I'm just saying you can say that and be right.
Well, in the sense of, if you want to start your franchise, would you take, because he's a big man and you don't get those too much, and he's a scoring big man.
He's a scoring big man who also plays great defense.
But I'm still going to take Kobe Bryant.
I won't take Kobe. I'm taking Duncan. I'm taking Duncan because Duncan won.
Bro, let me ask you
Duncan
this question.
won.
Would you take Kobe if he never had Shaq, if he never had Powell, if he never had Bynum?
Don't add Bynum in there because Bynum really didn't.
No, because he had 2 big niggas on his team.
But Bynum still
Bynum played. Hold on.
Bynum was pretty good when he played too.
And Bynum played in the playoffs when they beat the Celtics.
Yep.
The last time they played the Celtics, he played in that.
So
series.
if he didn't have those big dudes with him.
Meanwhile, he was like.
Okay, but would you still take him? Because when he didn't have those big niggas on the team, they weren't going anywhere.
They couldn't even beat the fucking Phoenix Suns. They couldn't beat your team in the playoffs.
But dude, Phoenix Suns. That team was pretty.
I'm just saying
that was a pretty good team.
Kobe Bryant.
He wouldn't.
Kobe Bryant can't put a team on his back and just like we're gonna win a championship.
He needs one other person.
Do you think Tim Duncan, if he didn't have Manu or Parker, or even Greg Popovich,
he won one. He won. I'm glad you say that. I'm glad you said that. He won one without them in '99.
But at the same time, he had
David Robinson, who was at the end of his career. End of his career,
they were still a good ass team, though. That was still a good team.
No. You know what's so funny? I'm glad you said that. They weren't. They were one of the worst teams in the league the year before. That's how they got Duncan in the draft.
Okay.
So they were not a good team.
They went to the championship that year.
Exactly. Because of
you
Duncan.
Added him with David Robinson.
But if you had a team that was one of the worst teams in the league the previous year with David Robinson, then you get Duncan, and then all of a sudden their fucking team wins a championship. Who do you blame that on? Duncan, not fucking David Robinson, who had you at the bottom of the league. What are you talking about? He was good, but he was
old. What year did David Robinson retire?
He retired after the championship.
After the championship?
After the championship, he retired, yo.
Come on, son.
That's what Duncan wants to do. He wants to get a championship and retire.
Dude.
I don't blame him. Yo, Duncan is the man.
Nah, I would take Kobe.
You're not wrong for saying that. Fine. Like,
you're not wrong. I think the majority of people
would take Kobe. I'm just saying. I don't think I'm wrong.
So.
What? Yeah, they would. Yeah, they would. I don't.
Are you serious? Yes, they would take Kobe.
I'm not even gonna entertain.
I might take Kobe too, but
I'm gonna go with Duncan. Me personally, I'm gonna go with Duncan. That's just me. I think Duncan.
I know, because I always believe that when you're gonna start off a franchise, you need a big man.
You do need a big man. You do. I mean, that's the one thing advantage you can have that other teams don't have, especially if it's a big man who can run like Duncan. Like he can run. He runs up and down the floor. Like they play fast and they keep him in, and he keeps up.
Sometimes he takes a break.
He does get resting time, but the guy is 30. What? He's 30.
He's old.
He's in mid-30s. He's an old motherfucker.
Well, let's transition to the Knicks. Marcus team, son.
Yeah.
You know what's so funny? I saw your thing you put on Facebook. Chris Rock said that they traded a draft pick. They could have got Noah, and they traded it to get Eddie Curry.
Yep.
That is so bad.
You see, at first I had thought it was Derrick Rose, but it wasn't. It was Eddie Curry. It was Joakim Noah, which is.
I mean, just to think about that, it's just like
you could have had your own. You could have had a Hawaiian Patrick Ewing on your team.
It's not Hawaiian. He's half black.
He's French too.
Really? I always thought he was
dude,
like.
you didn't see his dad is like a French tennis player.
Yeah, his dad's a French tennis player. It's actually pretty good.
Mind blown.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I thought Joakim Noah was your man.
His dad's a French tennis player.
Fucking watch him
Dude,
after.
I don't have to. They say it when the Bulls are playing, they be saying that all the time.
And his grandpapa is pretty black. He's a black guy.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know he was half.
He's mixed up with something, but yeah, definitely has his grandpapa is pretty black.
What it was? It was it's the hair that caught me. I always thought he was Hawaiian or something.
You know what's funny? They were talking about a thing. If you could take Dwight Howard or Joakim Noah, if you want to start a team.
I'm taking Joakim Noah.
Who'd you take?
I'm taking Joakim Noah. Yo, I like Dwight Howard.
Bill Simmons was like, I'll take Joakim Noah. And Jalen was like, oh, I don't know.
Really? Because he's a fucking
Jalen
dick.
Rose was like, oh, I don't know. But Bill Simmons was like, I would definitely take Joakim Noah.
I'm taking Joakim Noah. I don't have a problem with Dwight Howard, but Joakim Noah
but there's sometimes where Dwight Howard, you watch a game and you see like he's not into
the game.
Joakim Noah, he's fucking
all the fucking time, yo.
Before they start a game, this nigga smells smelling salt before he starts the game.
Cause that's my nigga.
Wake him up, yo.
He went like that. He was like, Wah! I'm like, this nigga.
Oh, that's kind of weird. That's kind of weird.
Yo,
that's my nigga.
Oh yeah.
I was just like,
that's coke.
Yo, he's just like.
He did that? Really? Oh, that's really weird.
Yo,
but I like that about him.
I was just like,
nah, he's a good player.
Because he's on to 100% of the time.
I would take Joakim Noah in a heartbeat, yo. I'd take Joakim Noah for Carmelo.
I would take Joakim Noah.
If I could get Joakim Noah in a draft pick for Carmelo, I would do it, yo.
Noah, he can pass.
He can.
He's
a great passer from the. He's a great passer. They said he's a better passer than Rose, and I'm like, yo, he kind of is. He's a better.
Rose
is not a good passer.
Rose is not that great of a passer.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about right now? Right. Rose is not that great of a passer.
Really
I'm not gonna. Okay.
Damn, yo.
Right.
Like
no. I'm not even disagreeing with you guys. I'm not. I'm just like,
wow.
Okay. It's nice to hear people praise this guy because he really deserves it.
Nah, I do think he
really deserves it. And I'm so happy that he's getting the publicity. Because, I mean, everybody's always thought, like, oh, yeah, he's good. But now they're really seeing how good he really is.
Not only that, too, but, like, people like... Nothing the Knicks fucked up in is they had David Lee. They gave away David Lee. I don't know.
They did give away
David Lee.
Do you think he would be...
He's pretty good on the Warriors.
He's really good on the Warriors.
He gets injured.
But he's really good on the Warriors. Better than fucking Stoudemire. Yeah, he is. What do you call it? You should talk about Phil Jackson shit.
Oh, yeah. The Phil Jackson. Actually, they've been talking about it for a couple weeks. At first, it was like they were talking about a coaching position.
But,
you know,
I don't think he wants to coach
Phil Jackson didn't want that. So now it was a front office position. And I think it was Friday, where they signed him to 5 years. I think it's $60 million. So,
what do you think is going to happen?
The thing I say
is,
it's
going to change anything?
I heard,
yeah. Do you think
from what I heard,
they change anything?
They don't have no.
From what I heard, they did not ask Melo what he thought about it. They just did it without consulting him. So, I think that's smart. They're sending a sign that they're not investing in him because I think they shouldn't. I think Melo is gonna be. Isn't he 30 already? He's 30 already. He's already 30.
That's why they were saying like, you want Melo. This season's done already. And then you want him to stay next season, and who are you gonna get next season?
But here's the thing: is that
so it's like he's wasting.
Nobody's looking over the fact that hey, he's 30 now, right? He's not the healthiest person in the world. Is it smart to give him a 125 5-year contract? Is that smart?
No.
So why a 6-year? It won't even 5 years. It'd be 6 years. So why are you doing that?
About these players, sometimes if you want to win a championship, if you want to get players on your team, take a fucking pay cut.
No, he said he would.
He would take.
He said he would. That's one thing I did. He did say he would take a pay cut to stay in New York. He would take a pay cut. The problem I have with it is that I don't have a problem with that. Like if he stays, but one thing I will say, if you want to win a championship with Melo, there's one thing that has to happen. It cannot be Melo's team.
Yeah.
It has to be the point guard's team. Yeah. If you get a good point guard, it has to be that person's team. It cannot be Melo's team. I'm sorry, but Melo just cannot win a championship with a whole team on his back. It has to be someone else running the team. And I feel like that person has to be a very good point guard. A very good point guard. Like a Kyrie Irving or a Rajon Rondo. Like it has to be one of those. And yes, I consider Rajon Rondo a very good point guard.
Yeah.
I don't know. I heard some people like he's controversial. I'm like,
yeah, because he's kind of like he wants, you know what I'm saying?
He might be a little bit of a dick, but I'm talking about basketball wise. Your man's a good point guard. That dude's nice.
Yeah, but so I don't know.
Phil Jackson, I think he's gonna rebuild the team.
He's gonna get his coach. Yeah, but has he ever rebuilt a team?
He hasn't. But I think. Here's the thing. I trust him more than I do Donnie Walsh. Let's put it that way. So if he's making decisions, and I know it's not fucking Donnie Walsh. At least I know somebody sensible is coaching the Knicks. So I'll tell you what. It's very funny how all the people I hate somehow ends up on the fucking Knicks. Never was a fan of Tyson Chandler. Ends up on the Knicks. Hated Amari Stoudemire. Ends up on the Knicks.
Hated D'Antoni.
Ends up as the Knicks coach. Hated D'Antoni with a passion, yo. Yeah. Hated fucking Melo, son. I always thought Melo was a jack. People used to say he's better than LeBron. I'm like, you fucking nuts. I don't know. That's not even a question anymore. Melo, I hate because I thought he was just a jump shooter, and I was right. And what happened? He comes to the fucking Knicks, yo. Kenyon Martin, the motherfucker with
J.R. Smith.
And J.R. Smith. Both them motherfuckers. I got both of them, son.
So funny?
Both of them. I got a package deal. I got a fucking package deal.
I've always said that when the Nuggets had Melo, J.R. Smith, Kenyon Martin, I'm like, they need to get rid of at least J.R. Smith or Kenyon because they're not good.
No, they always need to get get rid of J.R. Smith.
All three of those niggas going to the
Knicks, yo. They're all on the fucking Knicks. We have all of them. I'm just looking at it, it's like, why? Yeah. Why do we have all of them?
You guys should have never made that trade.
Dude, that trade was pretty bad. It was pretty bad to get.
That trade is going to haunt you guys for a while.
It has already. It's already done it.
It's already haunting us.
It's already haunting us. Like
you go from your 50-win season, you're not even at 30 games wins. Come on.
Well, everybody sucks this fucking season.
No.
Everybody sucked. Everybody, not really, no.
Yeah, everybody may have sucked in the beginning, but now they're starting, like, Wizards are starting to play good. The Bobcats are starting to play good.
The East, they're starting to play good now. They are starting to play pretty good basketball. They're not anything good compared to the West, but they're playing better. If they had played like this in the beginning of the season, it would have been better. Yeah. But, in any case, I think Phil Jackson's going to rebuild the team. I think that's going to help out.
But do you think he's going to rebuild a championship team?
It's not going to take 1 year. That's why it's a 5-year deal.
How long do you even think it's going to take?
I don't care how long it takes. I just think they got to rebuild. They got to get some draft picks, some good draft picks.
Because, dude, one thing we know about New York, especially when you are,
you're mad loud. Sorry. They don't have patience.
Especially when you are. A lot of people say the greatest coach.
Us New York fans, we're impatient people.
Yeah, we are. But here's the thing: even if he is the greatest coach, which isn't true, but even if he is, he's not going to be the coach. He's going to be the president of fucking. He's going to be in the front office. So he's not going to get fired.
For now, his face is everywhere. So they may not be looking
They got to get a coach. Mike Woodson's out.
Of course, his face is everywhere. You know why?
Mike Woodson's out.
Because his face is everywhere because the Knicks have nothing else to talk about except for him being the fucking president of basketball operations. He's not gonna be on the court, niggas. What y'all fucking have him on ESPN for? Like he's a savior. I don't understand.
He's gonna suit up.
He's
gonna suit up.
Here's the thing about
He's gonna get middle knees and he's coming back to the Knicks.
Touche. Look, what I'm saying is, I don't expect him. I don't expect him. It's not a bad move by the Knicks, but I don't expect him to do that much. I expect him to do as much as he can do, but I don't expect him to change anything drastically. Like, there's nothing you can do about the fact that we have no fucking draft picks.
That's the main thing that he can do right now is get his coach.
I don't know what coach he's gonna get.
Steve Kerr denied it.
Always get.
No, Steve Kerr did say he was willing to.
Hey, why don't you go and get your?
He said, I think it was last night. He said he's like, he said he's interested in coaching, but that whole situation he wasn't feeling it. You know, because he thinks Mike Woodson to stay, and he feels like he's like he doesn't want to do.
You
that.
know who you
he
should
feels
get?
Mike Woodson to stay.
Yeah, but either way, he doesn't want to be in that situation.
Okay.
You know,
bring back a former coach.
Van Gundy. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't mind Stan. I would like Stan Van
Either-
Gundy.
either-
Jeff. I don't think Jeff wants to
Jeff,
coach.
I think he's good with where he
Does not want to coach.
With
Commentating. I don't think he wants to coach again. Why would you want to put yourself through that
That's a
stress,
lot of
yo?
stress.
Why would you want to put yourself through
He's
that
already
stress?
losing. He lost a lot here.
He ain't
Like
got
you don't got no stress. You just gotta talk shit, sit on the
Just
side.
talk about basketball. Like that's not that hard.
That shit
You
is
know?
yo.
Well, get Stan.
Stan's another one. Does Stan
Dude, for
wanna
Phil,
come
for
back?
Phil,
Nobody's heard about
listen,
Stan Van
for
Gundy.
Phil
Why?
Jackson,
Where's Stan Van
for
Gundy?
Phil Jackson, they would consider.
I would no, dude. I would like Stan Van Gundy. I thought Stan Van Gundy was a pretty
I think
underrated
he's a
coach.
good coach, you know?
I would take Stan Van Gundy, yo.
You can always pick up. No, Patrick Ewing is what? He's a assistant.
Patrick
Nah,
Ewing.
he's not an assistant anymore for the Magic. I don't think he is.
Or is, no?
Patrick Ewing. I remember he was an assistant.
He was an assistant for Orlando.
Yeah, I don't know
He was
where he
help-
went, yo.
He was helping
I
out
think
Dwight
he-
Howard.
I heard
he's
no,
not
he's
there
trying to
anymore.
get a job at Charlotte, but they didn't hire him.
Damn, so.
There are people you can bring into your team that would be. I mean, the thing is, do you and how long do you think it's going to take?
It's because like they have no draft picks. How are you gonna get? They have no draft picks in 2004 for no 4 first-round draft picks, right? Or no draft picks at all.
They have no first round draft picks. I don't know about no draft picks at all. I think it might be that bad. I hope it's not.
I don't think it's that bad.
Dude, I know they have no first round draft picks. I know they need to get some immediately. Keep Hardaway.
But
Dude, they trade Melo for some. They trade
Can
Melo
they
for
trade him
some.
at the end of the season before he opts out?
I don't fucking
Now,
know.
wait.
But the trade deadline's up.
But if he once the playoffs start, if they don't make the playoffs, their season is over. Does he opt out then, or do you have to wait until the whole NBA playoffs is done with before he can opt out?
I have no idea, dude. I don't know much about the contract. I just know I don't know much about his contract. I knew fucking about Mark's contract. I don't know about his contract if he just opt out whenever.
Because if they don't make, they're not
It's
gonna
the
make
same.
The
It's the
playoffs,
same.
The season's
I
already
don't.
almost over.
I think it's
Can
the
he just
same.
opt out
I think
right
it's the
then?
same situation that the Cavs were in with LeBron, where they didn't trade him by the trade deadline, and he could have just signed whoever he wants, and you lose him like that. So they put themselves in a position now
That's
where
probably what's gonna happen.
he has to re-sign with them, or else they lose him for nothing, unless they do like a sign and trade.
So if he resigns and then they'll trade him to a
what
team,
they should do is do a
wants-
sign and trade.
Would he think he would want to? I don't think he would want to do that. He's been like, I want to be a free agent. Everybody in that career would like to be a free agent and pick that team. He did say that.
Fucking sign and trade. Sign and trade that motherfucker, yo.
But he's got to go to his team. He's got.
All right, we'll help you out. We'll send you to a good team.
You really want to
Sign and
get rid
trade.
of Carmelo?
Yes.
He's right.
100%.
I don't think you guys should get rid of Carmelo.
I think unless he takes
Unless
a pay
they get-
cut and they get somebody really good, you have to get rid of Melo. Melo's contract's too big. By the time he's halfway through his contract, his career's gonna be he's not gonna be the type player he is, dude. He's gonna start decline. He's already started to decline. Look at his field goal percentage. It's horrible field goal percentage. He's a volume shooter. You don't want a volume
here's
scorer.
the thing. Besides, and this is just judging off of what I see when I do see it. Besides Carmelo, and when J.R. Smith decides to be on point who's your other scorer? Tim Hardaway Jr.?
He's gonna get better.
What I'm telling you is you have to obviously trade. If you're gonna trade him, you have to get somebody in return. But
Dude,
I'd rather get
a lot from
exactly. I'd rather get a really solid point guard, yo. That's what I would like, because you know what a really solid point guard can do? Can make the rest of the team all pick up their scoring, and you have to worry about offense.
Who's going to give you that point guard?
So would you
just saying, you get Rajon Rondo, you get Kyrie Irving.
So you can
exactly.
make a deal with Cleveland
I'll try to get Kyrie Irving, bro.
To get Melo. Oh shit.
Son, they need to attack. I read something about the Knicks. The Knicks are trying to that they would, or some team is trying to appeal to LeBron, the Cavs. They're planning to attack LeBron, Kevin Love, and another player. I forgot who they said.
They're not getting LeBron.
They were talking. They said that's what they're trying to. They're trying to attack. But if the Cavs are trying to, but if they're trying to do that, they're not going to be able to keep Kyrie Irving and get all those people. I don't think. That's a lot of people.
Kyrie Irving takes a pay cut.
I think we need to make
takes a pay cut.
Yeah, we need to get Kyrie Irving. That's what I think.
He's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere.
No, I don't think he's leaving.
I think he'll go back to the Cavs like at the end of his career.
I don't even think he's going to do that.
I can see him do that.
I could see him do that.
I don't even think he's going to do that.
He wants to retire in his hometown.
I don't think he's going to do that.
If he already has a bunch of championships, I see him doing that.
Yeah.
If he doesn't and he wants another championship for sure, he has to keep fighting for another championship. He'll stay in Miami.
I don't see him doing that at all. I think that was part of his life, and he finished that part of his life.
I don't think
he
so.
He still loves Cleveland, and I think he's just going to continue to live his life in Miami. Yeah,
I don't think so.
But the thing is, he's still young.
I'm saying after this next extension,
at least 10 more years.
I do see him at the end of his career, if he has enough help there, and Miami is not playing as well, they're not an elite team. I do see him going back to Cleveland after this. I do see him, and I don't think, you know what? I don't think people would, at that point, people would just be like, you know what? He's going back to finish an unfinished book. Because really, I'm his fan, but he definitely has unfinished business in Cleveland.
Yeah, but what if he goes back and he goes back to the same, and then he leaves with the unfinished business?
All right, that's fine. I think I think it'll be a thing in his career, but I think he'll be respected for going back there and trying to close the book.
He would.
He'd be respected for going back there and trying to close the book on it.
Now, what if he only has the 2 championships he has right now?
I think he'll stay in Miami if Miami has.
But they're gonna have to get somebody else because Dwayne Wade,
he's retiring. Not saying soon, but he's retiring sooner.
They're gonna get somebody else.
They have to get I don't know who they're gonna get, but they have to get somebody else. Especially if they don't win this year.
You know what would be so fucked up if Kyrie Irving goes to Miami. Damn, that would be so bad for Cleveland.
That'd be pretty bad.
Like, we fucked Jamie ass, not once.
I mean, LeBron and him are both
they're cursed. So.
LeBron and him are both what do you call it? Players like off ball handlers.
Yeah.
But if LeBron plays off the ball, he's pretty good off the ball too. He's a great slasher.
Yeah.
He's pretty good off the ball. I mean, they could take turns. I think take turns handling the ball. I mean, we're a pretty good team.
Yeah. Well, we've talked a lot about basketball.
Yeah,
today.
we have. I think it's time to move on to something else. Talk about the Reese. No?
The Reese.
About that story you want to talk about?
Want me to shoot you with the shotgun?
It's not a real shot.
It's not a real shotgun.
And it doesn't work. It's not.
Okay, do you want me to shoot you with the shotgun, and then when it doesn't work, I just bash it over you guys' heads?
Okay.
And then you would go to prison.
I would go to prison. Well, you know what?
Well,
I think if I see you bash his head first,
exactly.
I think I'll be able to maneuver around.
And then also, you just said you're gonna bash my head, so I'm gonna know it's coming. I'm gonna catch the shotgun in a judo hole.
Yo.
And then I'm gonna put this right here, these 4 fingers, right up your Adam's apple, bro. That's it. Finish. Disconnect your Adam's apple from the rest of your throat. That's it. You're dead, son.
Sounds intense, but.
See, what's going to happen is you're going to get raped.
Clarence?
You got to put a mouth.
Sagato just threatened me. Please come. No.
Dude, that's a Rambo knife.
That is a Rambo. What bears do you kill with this, Michael?
Sagato just brought out a Rambo knife. I don't know what he uses to do with this knife.
This is just to have in the house.
It's just to have in the house. Really. It's not for when you're Roman Floyd Bennett Field with a shirt tied on your head with a knife, hunting turkeys and shit.
This is just to have in the house. You never know.
All right.
Wow. I'm actually afraid.
So
when the zombies come.
When the zombies come,
there are no zombies coming.
Yeah, you don't know that, man.
They're not coming.
Oh, yeah. So we're gonna get metal knees, but zombies? No, we won't get zombies. Metal knees.
Yeah, metal knees is. I actually know because a virus that motherfuckers trying to fuck
Rabies.
with while making the metal knees, and then it gets out and everybody thinks
Yes,
it's
please.
zombies.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yo, that sounds like a movie. Oh shit! I didn't like metal knees at first, but now I think
you know what's funny though? That would be a cool twist though.
Where sports players are trying to get metal knees and all that.
And they start the sports players start turning into zombies, bro. Oh, shit.
You know what's funny? This
big
is
ass niggas. Oh man,
that'll be the movie. That's the title. Big ass niggas zombies.
No, just saying that big ass niggas.
Yeah. Yo, listen.
The name of the movie: Zombie Sports.
Wow, son.
Zombie Sports.
Wow. Yo, we're talking about some good movies here, man.
We are, man. We first have Stanza, which is I'm thinking we should move Stanza and just make it a Broadway musical. So that I think he would like that because he likes musicals. Right, Darius? You love musicals. I think Stanza would be a good musical. What do you think?
I don't think Stanza should be written at all, but
what?
Dude, yo, that's actually
it's a pretty good idea, man.
Like metal zombies, metal knee zombies. That sounds cool.
It is a pretty good idea, man. I think we need
Sagato is seducing me with the twist of his mustache.
Oh my god, but
No,
Stanza,
I don't.
Man.
I think
I took a Broadway class not a Broadway class, but like a theater class in Kingsborough.
How was that?
Teacher was gay.
Surprise!
I was just like, oh, I'm not surprised.
Did they at least have some like pretty girls or anything? No. For a school, you know what's so funny about that school? For that kind of school, you don't get a lot of pretty girls in your classes.
You know what? Let's not talk about Kingsborough. Let's not get into that.
They don't have a lot of fucking girls
Anyway,
in the classes. You walk outside,
you walk outside.
It's like they're everywhere.
They're
everywhere. You go in your class, it's like you may see one, but the rest of them are just fat
I must
and
be in the wrong
deformed.
building.
Like it's
I
serious.
just imagine Sagato sitting down in the classroom looking around at the girls like, what the hell?
I must be in the wrong building.
That bitch is cross-eyed.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
I hate that.
Anyway, as I was saying, Stanza, Broadway musical, Zombie Sports can make that into actual full-blown movie, man.
Zombie Sports, okay.
Stanza's so good. Here's the thing about Stanza.
Like
it could start off as a Broadway play, and then they make it into a movie.
Yeah, but we can't get Nick Cannon.
We can get Nick Cannon, man.
We won't get Nick Cannon.
We won't get
anybody.
They're not gonna sing, right?
Huh?
They have to sing.
Oh,
it's not a musical. It's just it should be just a
But
play.
Broadway in general, they sing.
Yeah, it has to be Broadway. They gotta sing. They gotta sing.
No, they have to.
They gotta sing some. I can see them singing, bro. Nick Cannon does sing.
Nick Cannon raps.
No, he doesn't.
No, he does sing.
No, he doesn't.
No, he can't sing.
Oh, I'm saying he does though.
He tries.
He does.
He can't.
I'm pretty sure all them niggas we mentioned could sing. Even Forrest Whitaker.
Man, I see Forrest Whitaker having like an opera voice.
Yeah, exactly. Forrest Whitaker sings opera. Forrest Whitaker sings opera. All right, yo.
What were we gonna talk about?
I don't know, man.
Superman.
Oh,
and Avengers and all this shit.
Well, news broke out that Captain America 3 is going to be released against Batman versus Superman. Which, I mean, it's not that hard of a choice.
I think Batman Superman's going to win. Yeah, I mean, I like Captain. Don't get me wrong.
Dude, Captain America: Winter Soldier looks like a great.
Out of all the superheroes in the Avengers,
I like the Dark World was shit.
Captain America movies. I like Captain America movies the best. Like to me,
you don't think Iron Man?
No, I hate Iron Man movies.
I think Iron Man 1 was good, and then they just
I didn't like
just,
2.
died.
I don't. I
They
don't.
just shitted on
I didn't
themselves.
watch 3. I didn't even watch 3. I
Yeah,
don't.
I watched
don't
3.
watch
I'm
3.
gonna watch. I'm not gonna watch 3.
Don't watch 3.
You can watch it, but it's
How?
not.
First of all,
I'm not gonna
if
watch it.
IGN ever sees this or hears this, probably not. Why the fuck did you give Iron Man 3 a 9.0?
Listen, not probably, not never, absolutely
Never.
not.
Why would they give it a 9.0?
I might just send this to them so they can hear that one part.
Yo, do that, son.
Because
I don't
that is
know.
true. It doesn't deserve a 9.
A 9?
It deserves like a 7.
Yes, I'll be nice and give it a 7. But no, to me it was...
Yo,
A
listen,
9, no.
I don't want to watch it.
That Mandarin, you know what it was about that?
It wasn't even the...
For
that's
me,
the thing. They think that, it's the Mandarin.
No.
That's not the only problem with it.
No.
It has many other
for me,
problems.
the Mandarin
Many
part
other
was
problems.
that's the camel. That's the thing that broke the camel's back for me, because like the whole movie you're expecting this villain, and he's this white
He's
hippie
just setting-
guy.
He's basically just setting promos.
Yeah.
Just like,
Right? He's
yeah.
like, what the fuck?
Shooting a fucking gun. Like, I'm coming. I'm the Mandarin. Oh.
Like he's
Shit.
nothing.
Ben Kingsley. You're like, yes, Ben Kingsley.
Kingsley's
You
good,
like Ben
yeah.
Kingsley. He's like, all right.
They
you can
turned
be
him
a
into
Mandarin.
that. They made him to more of a comedy.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
They made him to more of a
They
comedy.
just like, I
I
don't
felt like I was
understand how-
watching
it
the
wasn't a good-
whackness again.
It
'Cause that's
wasn't-
how he kind of
Yeah.
acted.
Yeah, but it wasn't a good movie at all. So, I mean, so like Captain America does it looks Captain America.
But I think Superman, Batman is bigger than Captain America. I don't
Yeah.
think where everybody says it's not even up. Like Batman is bigger
Oh yeah,
than the Avengers. He's
Yeah.
that big on his own.
yeah,
He's that big on his own, so I wouldn't worry about it.
exactly.
Trust me. All right, I wasn't, because even I didn't want to do it. But
What?
I don't know.
Reese is mumbling again, people. He's mumbling. I don't know why, but he's mumbling.
But yep. Avengers 2. I mean,
I think Avengers, fucking Age of Ultron, Guardians has got all this shit. It's just,
Vision.
I actually am
What's
looking
Vision?
for no.
They got that nigga Vision.
it's just
Oh,
too much.
the
It's
guy
too
in like
much.
a yellow and green suit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
It's
forgot
just
who's
too much,
playing.
man.
Listen, Guardians of the Galaxy, I'm actually looking forward to. I actually do want to see that movie.
It looks like a fun. It looks like
I'm a
a
weirdo. You're fucking
You've
weirdo.
never mentioned Galaxy.
No, I've
before.
never seen it. I never, but it
saw
looks
the
like
trailer
it
and
It
looks.
looks like a cool movie.
Yeah.
You know, just
It looks
like,
alright movie.
Let's go out.
You know what I like
to a
about it?
movie.
Yeah,
Let's go see
it's
Guardians
like a
of the
good. It's a
Galaxy.
good
Fuck it.
concept, and it's a
looks
good
like
way.
Good, like popcorn movie, basically. Like,
Ah.
oh yeah, action.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's how you watch action movies?
Nacho.
Oh yeah.
Fucking science fiction action.
Yeah,
shit,
it looks like it
yeah.
looks.
I like the science fiction
And then
aspect of
the
it.
effects and shit. So I mean,
Science fiction is making a comeback, yo. I'm glad.
but so you're really into it, even though your boy Vin Diesel's in it.
Yep.
Unfortunately,
You're breaking. Whoa.
time
whoa,
out. First of all,
whoa.
he's not.
It doesn't matter.
He's not-
in the movie.
I'm not seeing him.
It doesn't matter.
I
You're
have to
hearing-
hear
you're
his
hearing
voice.
You're gonna
hearing
hear his
him.
voice.
That's okay.
It doesn't matter. He has something.
I'm
to
not
do.
seeing him.
Dude,
I am
if
not
Channing
seeing
Tatum
him.
has something to do with a film. I'm not gonna see. I don't care. I mean, this is the end, maybe because I didn't know he was in.
I didn't know he's in
It
it,
was
but you
just
know
a
what? It was the
nobody
right
did.
circle. It's funny because they did it the right way. It was like, hey, we're gonna put
Exactly.
Channing Tatum in here, but he's gonna be a sex slave getting raped by Danny
By Danny
McBride.
McBride,
And it's
yeah.
like, yeah, that's good. I like that.
Okay.
I like,
That's good.
That's my vision. of
That's pretty
Channing
good.
Tatum.
Yep.
That's what he should do. in every
That
movie.
works for me. Thank you. Thank you for doing that.
That Vin
So-
Diesel is a fucking tree.
But I mean, I don't know. So you'll go see it, even though Vin Diesel's in it.
I'm not seeing him. I may hear his voice.
But you know he has something to. You know,
Listen,
yo,
when I go to
you
the, I'm
know
not
your
going to
worst, the worst actor you never want to see a movie of is in a movie and has something to do with film, and you're still gonna.
First
see
of all, the worst actor I've ever seen is Steven Seagal. But
did you see Machete? Did you see Machete? Did you see Machete?
unfortunately, I did.
Okay, so then what the fuck?
Okay.
That nigga was the main villain in there.
He was really bad though.
Oh, you know
He
what?
was really bad.
Talk about
He was
Machete
really bad.
Kills was horrible.
That was so. It
That
was
was
so.
the worst.
I thought it'd be bad.
You know what's so bad about it, though, for me, was they show you the ending
They
in
do.
the beginning
They show you the trailer to the new movie Machete Kills
in space.
again in space.
Space.
They show you that trailer
In the
movie,
beginning.
In the beginning, and then that's the
And
ending.
then-
That's what happens.
So
in the
you
ending.
know
So, like,
who's gonna
alright.
die, what's gonna happen, why is
You
he
know
getting...
Michelle Rodriguez is gonna come back.
Yeah, like...
He died?
She gets
Yeah,
killed.
yeah,
Again?
She's gonna come back.
Yeah,
She gets killed again.
Yeah.
yeah.
Jesus Christ, man.
That's
It's
one
like-
bitch that she could die
And you know,
anytime.
Sofia Vergara and her.
Hey,
It's
hey,
gonna
wait.
come back.
This may
It's
sound.
like-
This may. I don't even know if I should say this on the mic.
What, dude, that doesn't work. When you go like this, it does not work. If you want to say something, I can. Jesus Christ, man!
idiots.
You want me to pause this? Is what you're saying?
Pause this for a second.
We're starting. Listen.
This there is
Stop.
there is
Stop. This dude, you're
Alright,
sick.
alright.
You're
It's
sick. Shut up. You're fucking
You're
sick.
sick.
You're
It's a good
sick,
thing we
bro.
paused it,
It's a good thing we
ladies and
paused it,
gentlemen.
Clarence.
Did not want to hear that.
Didn't want to hear what
Yo,
Teresa
it's
said.
Michelle Rodriguez.
He's
though.
sick.
It doesn't matter.
Yo.
Okay.
You're sick.
Well, that's why I
I
asked.
can imagine just like, oh.
Okay, we can't talk anymore about this.
Anyway, yeah.
Clarence,
I
this
wouldn't
guy's
actually
sick.
do it. It was
Shut
just
up.
a hypothetical
Shut
question.
up, yo.
All right,
Okay.
enough.
What if it
Anyway,
was like Alicia Keys or some shit?
Yo, anyway,
anyway,
yeah, Machete Kills. I thought it looked bad to me.
now they
from
got
the
the
beginning.
next one coming out in space.
Sin City. You saw a trailer for Sin
Yo,
City?
Sin City, son.
Oh,
It was
finally.
good.
Finally, after like
Finally.
so long. The first one was so good. I think everybody wanted the second one,
Yeah,
right?
we were
And
like, yo, let's
They
get a
waiting
second
for it, and
one.
it just never came.
Yeah.
But that's
And
finally
they got
coming.
The dude replacing Michael Clark Duncan from the Allstate commercials.
Oh, he's
He's
replacing.
replacing Michael. You know, Michael
yeah.
Clark Duncan.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
He's gonna say it. That's Allstate, Stan. He's gonna say
You
it.
gonna say it in the movie?
He has that.
That's
No,
Allstate.
he's like contract says he has to
Say it all the time.
Well, it's gonna be something on him that he may have to show to promote.
No,
it.
he's gonna have to say in one of his lines.
Yeah.
Allstate, Stan.
Like,
You
tell
want
that
hands?
bitch to come back over here right now. And also tell her, that's all state stand.
But yeah, he's in it. Joseph Gordon-Levitt's in it. Well, Mickey, is it a prequel?
It's a
kinda like a
prequel.
prequel,
It's a
yeah.
prequel.
Because Mickey York is back.
Wait, is it?
And I
Wait,
think-
But Johnny Depp is supposed to be in this one.
Is he?
Or the next one, definitely.
Are they making another
They're
one?
making a third one.
oh wow. So like, they're
How you
coming
gonna
back
say
with
you're making a
vengeance.
third one if you took
Second.
this song to become out with
Yeah.
a second one?
Yeah, I don't know. They said they were making a third one. They said they were number 2 and 3 was in production. It's 2
So
and 3.
he may be a secret like.
But this is Sin City's a comic book, and nobody's ever read it. You never read it?
No.
I've never read. You read it?
I've never read it.
I've never read it.
I don't know. But
I do look forward to
Eva
some
Green's in it.
sexy.
Eva Green got some big.
Yo, she doesn't look
Yo,
like it because she's skinny.
She's
but,
skinny. That's a weird. She's skinny, but her tits, dude. Her fucking boobies.
Oh my god.
Her breastises. Her breastises.
Eva Green.
You never seen Eva Green? Yo, she's topless in so much shit. She was
She was
topless
in that movie with Michael Pitt.
with Michael Pitt, with her
they
and her
kept
brother.
Yeah.
The weirdos.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're weirdos. But
What?
they're weirdos.
Their brother and sister like to have threesems and shit.
Is that you? Wait, that's not a Spanish movie.
Little
No,
Mike-
it's not E2 Mama.
Oh, okay.
I know what
What the
Yeah.
fuck is that?
Yeah, it's a cool. It's actually a really good movie too.
What is that? A Spanish movie?
Yeah.
It's basically like that movie with Eva Green
Uh-huh.
mixed with that movie you ever seen with Kristen Stewart, On the Road. It was on Showtime.
Never seen on the
Where she
road.
goes with 2 dudes and shit. That's like basically they're on the road.
Oh,
and
this
2
chick was
friends
in
and shit.
300.
2
Yeah,
friends.
that's the girl from
She
300.
does because there's a scene in 300
Oh, yeah, she
where
has a-
she's getting fucked, and her titties she rips the dress out. And that shit's a blah 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 blah.
What? Is that the sound titties make? I didn't know it's the sound.
Yeah.
I didn't know the titties sound like a fucking. What the fuck is that? Blah blah blah. I don't know.
Yo.
Titties sound like the fucking turtle from Never Ending Story. Blah 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 blah. That's the sound titties make.
Hey, with
Oh
those,
my God.
she does have some nice titties.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Next time
I know, but you know.
next time I see a nice pair of titties, we go blah blah blah.
You
blah.
never really. Wait, hold on. Claire's understand. Like when a chick with big titties is on top.
I know what you're
We
talking
get
about.
it.
I've
We get
never
it.
heard blah 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 blah. I've never heard titties make that sound.
You're funny.
Oh man.
But you know if Eva Green's in a movie that's rated R, she's gonna show it to you.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I can't wait for that
She
now.
does
Yo.
that like in.
She's in Showtime, a new show
Oh,
coming
Penny
out.
Dreadful.
Penny Dreadful. I hope they show her titties.
They
bro.
probably will show
Yo,
them titties.
she was in that show. The show about King Arthur, not
King Arthur, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a King Arthur show.
It was Anyway, she was in that.
Camelot.
Camelot. She
That's-
was in that.
She showed titties, and that show was awesome.
Yep. And then they and the season.
Yeah, and the show.
Wait, they just had it one
One
season?
Something
season,
happened
they
with like
ended it.
scheduling conflict. I don't
What
know.
happened was Game of Thrones came by and kicked their ass.
Game of
Yo.
Thrones is better.
That makes sense.
Game of Thrones was like, nah, can't fuck with us.
It's like, what are you true? Come on.
Come on, just
But
give
the
up.
problem with the show is like you can tell they had bad, low budget.
Yeah.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
There's scenes where it's like they have to show like a big waterfall, and he jumps off, and it's like you could tell it's horrible graphics because it looks like fucking fake as shit.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
that's bad.
Yeah, it's a couple of times that happened in Spartacus.
Yeah, Spartacus too.
Yeah.
Spartacus budget wasn't as high. Game of Thrones budget is ridiculous, yo.
And they only do 10 episodes.
That's the wild shit.
Every season they only do 10
Plus, they
episodes.
make that profit back.
And they got a mixtape that came out. It was fucking terrible.
Wait, it's
A mixtape with
it's
Common, because they got
Common's the best song on there.
but they got fucking Wale on there, yo.
Wale's song is actually not that bad compared to the other songs.
What other
time
songs
out.
was on there?
Some other niggas I never heard of.
Time
They're
out.
bad.
Big Boy had a song that was pretty good.
Game of Thrones has a rap mixtape
Rap
out?
mixtape that came
Yes,
out, yeah.
yes.
How did this happen?
I don't know. I don't know.
It just happened so fast because they talked about it. They released the article that they're doing it. Then they talked about who's in it. Then all of a sudden, bam! It's for street. And I was like, what the fuck? It's already on here?
A show about medieval Europe.
Look, the show
Has
is
a
really
bunch of
good. The show
niggas
is really good, and
rapping
niggas
on
watch
there.
the show.
It has a couple of niggas
And
in that show.
some of the
I have-
niggas, no, they don't. But
They
some
all
of the
died.
niggas,
No, I'm saying they're in the show and then they die at the end though. Like the nigga.
what niggas on that show?
I've never seen a
when,
black guy in a
Khaleesi was
commercial.
going somewhere and there wasn't there a nigga there?
No,
There was a nigga there.
there was not,
I
yo.
know
He
I
wasn't
seen
black.
it.
He was not black.
Then he must have been something else. He just been real dark then.
That wasn't that dark either.
Something.
He looked like Middle Eastern. Dude, there's no niggas on the show. The one nigga they had on the show was a pirate. I haven't seen that man in forever. There's no
I
niggas
know
on
there
the
was
show.
at least one more other nigga.
There are no niggas on the show. I just new people that introduce
He
him.
was helping Khaleesi. He was like mad dark. Wasn't he like mad dark?
Could be.
He got his head cut off.
I don't remember. I
Dude,
don't know. I
anyway.
gotta go back.
It's
Check it out.
there's no niggas on the show, man. It's not that type of show. Don't have a lot of Negroes.
It's those guys.
I don't
Anyway,
know.
but we have anything else on the agenda? You want to look for a poem, Reese?
You wanna? Oh, you guys wanna?
We're gonna talk about True Detective.
True Detective with the
So why
Stoner
would-
Bros.
Wait. Oh,
The problem I have with True Detective.
You have a
is
problem with
that
True Detective? What's the
They're
problem?
not coming back for season 2.
No, they are.
No, they're not.
With a whole
It's
different
complete-
cast.
Yeah, but not with Matthew. That's what I'm saying. Not with Matthew.
It
McConaughey.
makes sense.
The whole reason I seen True Detective.
It makes sense.
is 'cause Matthew
It
McConaughey.
makes sense though. With their story, where are they gonna go with that?
wait,
son?
time out.
I thought
Okay.
they were just gonna be detectives and
Wait,
go
time
after
out.
the other dude.
No, they
Can
can't make
you
a whole
break
season out of
down
that. You-
what's going on?
Yeah.
Why isn't?
Dude, every
why
season
isn't?
you catch.
Why
Every
aren't they coming
season,
back?
every season
Alright,
you
hold
catch
on.
a different dude, yo.
The reason
go
that
after a different
it's
dude.
not believable, dude. The whole story, it's not believable that
I
every.
just want to see them in a show.
I know,
man.
I know you do,
They're not gonna
but
be in there anymore.
it's not believable,
Why is
man.
this happening?
'Cause
All right,
it's the way the
if you
show
watch
is.
the show,
Yeah,
I don't fucking have HBO.
oh, but you have enough
You
time to
can
download
download
all the
it. You can
cans, right? You
download
can't download any shows, any episodes.
I
don't have
it.
HBO, but
He doesn't like to commit to a show.
he
That's
doesn't.
his
I
problem.
really don't.
Even though it was only 8 episodes.
Yeah.
But that's all
Is
right.
it only really just
The first season was only 8 episodes.
okay?
Anyway.
I'll give that a try.
No, you won't. No, you won't. But anyway,
I would.
the reason they need another is the season. Next season, it's not like next season's gonna be bad. They're gonna try to get.
I heard there's supposed to be 2 female leads this time.
Really?
Nah, I heard Denzel Washington.
Really?
Where you heard Denzel Washington?
Heard that
I
from.
was on IGN and they were talking
Where
about
you hear that from?
They were talking about 2 female leads.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds.
That's why I was
All right.
upset.
All right.
Like, why?
I don't know. Like, I don't want to sound sexist or anything, but that.
I mean, at
does
least
not
do a
sound
dude and a
fun.
girl or something. You know what I'm saying?
City's kind of funny.
Yo, Broad City's not that bad.
You know, I heard. I just can't.
And I
I
want
wanna watch it.
Fuck that chick with the curly hair. So bad.
Marissa's
God damn, she's sexy. Yo.
Why do you
Yo,
sound?
hold on. Hold on. Let me get this out. You may never hear this,
thirst is really
but
You got
no,
some
no,
thirst, yo.
no,
You
no. She is sexy
The thirst.
in every way possible. Dude, the
Thirst.
curly hair. She's funny. Yo,
Yo,
ah,
she is.
I'm one-handable to fuck her shut if I can't do it. And she won't give him any play, yo. It's because
What do
he's
you
a
mean she won't
fucking
give me any
dentist.
play? What are you talking
Hannibal
about?
Buress is in the show.
Yeah.
He plays like.
Oh, I thought it's a skit comedy.
No, it's an actual show.
Yeah, it's a show.
It's anyway, but the girl, she is like, She looks mad good. She got some big ass titties. She's Jewish and she smokes pot and she's like hilarious. So I agree with Reese. But in the show, she's fucking Hannibal Perez.
She's fucking Hannibal.
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought she wasn't fucking him.
Dude, the first season when they like in the first episode when they're like face chatting and she's like listening to Lil Wayne and she's like bouncing up and down, and then like the other she's like, Are you having sex right now? And then they turn the speed and it's Hannibal Perez. He's like, yeah.
Yo, but I haven't
since then. So he's like, yeah.
Yo, since then they haven't had sex.
They did.
When? Because I didn't see. I
didn't see that. Watch the first episode again.
No, I'm sorry. After the first episode.
Nah, they've been having on.
Because every time that I see it,
they just don't like show you, but on and off.
Okay.
That first episode.
That's funny.
Nah, that show is actually kind of.
Was
funny.
that the curly haired chick?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's funny, bro.
It's actually a funny show.
It's not a funny show.
I gotta watch it.
Rainbow, are you looking for a poem, dude?
Yeah.
Anyway, it ended pretty good. I think if we learned anything, we learned one thing, and that's that incest makes you fucking mutantly strong.
Was that her woman? That was her mother, his mother, or
that was his sister.
Ew, bro.
Dude, but incest makes you apparent because that man's an incest baby. You could tell.
Oh yeah.
Yo, that's why he's so fucking freakishly strong, yo. That nigga took 2 bullets.
Hold on.
Still was able to.
There's an incest baby.
Look, if you don't watch the show, don't ask us questions.
Yo,
man.
what if Clarence don't watch the show? Break it down for us.
Clarence watches the show because Clarence is a smart man. All right,
yo,
he watches the show.
All right, can you explain who is this incest
all right,
baby?
there's a serial killer who's a fucking incest.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, he's an incest baby. He's a serial killer. Spoiler alert to fucking whoever else other than Clarence who watches this, who listens to this shit. Nobody. Anyway, he's a fucking serial killer, right?
Sucks.
He's huge, and he's like
retarded.
Yeah,
no, he's a pedophile too.
Pedophile also,
is
and
he
he's
retarded?
a kid killer.
Nah, he's not retarded. He's
not
aware
retarded.
of what he's doing.
He's not
just a
retarded.
sicko.
He's just a fucking exactly. So they track him down and they go to kill him. And he stabbed Matthew McConaughey in the stomach.
Matthew McConaughey was dead.
I thought he should be dead.
He should be dead.
Because he stabbed him in the stomach, lifted him up with his weight on the stomach. Matthew McConaughey headbutted him 3 times somehow while he'd being lifted up by the knife.
Matthew McConaughey is a superhero.
Yo, he's on the floor.
He is a superhero.
He's a superhero.
Both of them are my heroes.
And they
my
shot him.
Heroes.
They shot him in the. He shot him in the head, which ended the scene. But that was cool.
But
we
they're
shot
not coming back. It's like it's gonna take away from like
maybe, but
I watched.
I don't want them to come back. I don't want them to come back, and like the story just sucks. I feel like that's what would happen because they don't have anybody to go after. Even if they go after that person, it's not gonna be as exciting. These 2 female leads better be like. They said they're thinking about it. They didn't say they're gonna do it.
They probably might do it. It better be like Jennifer Lawrence and Mila Kunis.
Doesn't sound fun at all.
And they're lesbians.
Okay, that sounds fun.
Yeah, that's what they should do.
That sounds fun.
I'll be down for that.
Let's do that. Let's do that. Can they do that? Can we see that?
I'll do it.
Show me that.
Show me that.
I like to see that.
Should we bring up that Heroes is coming back, son?
I don't want it to come back, yo.
Yeah, but like, it's not gonna come back with the same cast, though.
It's gonna be stupid, bro. It's coming back, but it's coming back for a miniseries, not coming back for action.
I know, so they might not fuck it up. They could do something,
I don't know.
Make it better, like closure. 'Cause that last season was just like
bad,
terrible,
bad, yo,
terrible.
It was that bad.
It was bad, but you wouldn't know about it because you don't watch Heroes.
Yeah.
Well, the way you guys talking about it, I don't think I want to watch it.
But when we were saying it was good, you wasn't watching it anyway. You was busy. Let me not finish that sentence because it was back then. I was gonna say something about your past. But I know how sensitive you are. So he was busy masturbating.
With Vaseline. Is really trying to get you.
Why are you saying that on the fucking podcast?
Hey man,
I don't want to fucking get WrestleMania.
Yo, they're really trying. He was like, yo man, we gotta like buy him a bottle of Jack to persuade him. I was just like, really, but really, I don't really want to go. It's like I don't really want to see it. Like to I have to pay for it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to go see. I don't want to go see.
Like if we just chilled, we don't have to see it. Like I'm not like, oh, I can see it. Just like whatever, yo. I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Personally, there's only like one match.
See, look, I'll bring some birthday cake batter Oreos and a bottle of honey Jack.
Who said that?
That's what.
All right. Look, listen. The fact is, I don't want to see WrestleMania.
Tell him to purchase it and bill it to the diamond.
Anyway.
Alright,
have you gotten a fucking poem?
Yeah.
Alright, so let's go. Come on,
Tell your poem, man.
Like,
tell your poem.
come on, let's go.
Come on.
Come on.
Jared is going to.
Yo, can you please read the poem? Fucking Darius, man.
Fucking you guys. You know, you guys have been on my back all fucking day. Jesus Christ.
We wouldn't have any reason to if you were nuts.
Please stop swinging from my pubic hair.
Nobody's swinging from your pubic hair, you asshole.
I always wanted somebody to swing from my pubic hair. That'd be kind of cool. Have like the magic school bus on your body.
What? Yo,
that sounds kind of pedophilic.
What's up with you? It's the shit you been talking about, son.
What?
How that? That's not pedophilic.
So you want little kids from the magic school bus to shrink and swing on your pubes? That's exactly what you just said. Think about it.
Fucking sicko. You're a sicko, yo. You're a sicko. I knew when you said the other shit you said. Oh,
think about it for a second.
Okay.
Think about it.
Oops. Sorry.
Necrophilia. Jesus Christ.
Anyway.
Listen.
All right,
look, man.
Forget about it.
Get your poem.
First of all.
Get your poem. Talk about your poem.
Michelle Rodriguez, come on.
All right. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Is this a funny poem or a good poem or just another shitty poem?
I don't know.
All right, we'll find out.
I gotta find out.
Go ahead.
Okay. All right. An American horror story. It's a story that grows and only gets taller. A man in love with visions of the past that when you see from other eyes, you can't wonder how this vision of hope and love even lasts. A maze. I looked into his soul, but it was vast but cold. Expect one place, in this space, you can see how he can be so great. The world looked like a rotten crowd, but wouldn't put what he put up for stake. All but one thing he wanted now. How funny. A rich man could be rich, yet he still heals his... Sorry, I fucked up. How funny. A man could be rich, and yet he still heals his old age wounds. Never knowing the last time he would see hope, a shot would be fired. A thought once close to his grasp is soon too gone. He stands tired, armed, restless, curious. He wonders if he should feel blessed or blessless. The Great Gatsby. Story told, and unfortunately, a story gone cold. Cold as summer. Boom. That's it.
All right. Great. That was good. All right. Yeah.
Guys, come on. You don't have to keep clapping.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, we're not.
Oh. That is not us. That is you clapping.
That's not me clapping. I don't know.
I heard one pair of hands in that clap.
Yeah.
That was you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You guys were giving
Dude.
give each other high five at the same time, so
All
it
right.
sounded like it was clapping.
All right, man. All right.
I was.
I don't know what's
I
going on
appreciate
here.
that. Guys,
All right,
stop it.
Honestly,
Stop it. You guys are too much.
I can't criticize your phone because I wasn't listening.
That's totally fine.
So when I listen to this again, I'll
listen. I'll give you my actual feedback. I wasn't listening, bro, because once I figured out it wasn't sweat, I was like, all right,
Yeah.
whatever, man.
Yo, I think it's about that time we
Whatever,
do
man.
a sweat reread, yo.
I will never do sweat again.
You agreed to on the podcast that you were going to do it. I will go back and I will show it to you.
You know what?
You agreed to it on the podcast.
Well, I am going to say this again. I will never,
I'll do a poem right now.
ever write or read something that is similar to sweat again.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do a poem, freestyle poem right now, entitled Diarrhea.
Diarrhea?
Diarrhea. How you haunt me so. When I come out the shower, you come out and fuck with me. I don't want to take a shit after I'm in the shower.
Yo, I hate that.
That's the worst.
It's the worst.
Go away. Take these feelings away. I don't want to take a shit after a shower. Why, Sagato? Because that's the worst.
That's the worst.
That is the worst.
You get it.
That's it.
That's fucking.
That's my poem.
That's wow.
That's my poem.
You should take some notes.
Oh,
That's my
really?
poem.
Really?
I would
Really,
take some
Cigato?
That's my
Really?
poem. I think it was a good poem. I don't know. That's just me.
All right.
I'm not trying to toot my
Everybody
own
has
horn.
that problem, son.
Just saying.
Come on, you
That
know
was
you
a good
ain't taking
poem.
that shit right after you took a shot.
I hate it. I hate that
I'm relating
too.
to smart shit. You know, you talking about shit nobody can. Like, what the fuck? What are you talking about?
Listen.
What? A camel? What's a cat? What? What's a
Yeah,
camel?
like, what?
What'd you say?
What?
What was the name of your poem?
It wasn't like American something. American.
No, it was actually titled "The Coldest." It was Summer Diaries.
The Summer Diaries.
Nigga, we in
What,
spring.
nigga? Why do you sound like a fucking mini-series on the Disney Channel, nigga? The Summer Diaries.
I was thinking more of CW.
CW, you're
CW.
right.
I would rather be on the CW than the
Nah,
Disney
Disney
channel.
got money. I don't know what you're talking about.
CW.
but
Disney got money.
CW.
CW don't
Summer
got as much money as
Diaries.
Disney money.
Summer Diaries?
Summer Diaries.
What? About what?
It's a,
You're a man? You write diaries?
Yeah, writer is right.
I can see like a just a show, the Reese's Summer Diaries. It's like the theme song is like a Taylor Swift song. You
Yes.
just see the Reese like
He's like,
Yeah.
he's laying on, he's laying on
you
the
see Reese
bed.
sitting on a windowsill with a notebook in his lap.
He's laying on the
writing
bed
and
on his
shit.
stomach. His legs are up. He's just like.
First of all, I would not. I would not have
It's
Taylor
my
Swift.
summer. That'd be the thing. It's my summer. We'll be back, right back, after these commercials with the Reese's Summer Diaries.
Listen,
Oh man.
My
it's
summer.
actually based off of the summer of a fictional character who I have a two series about. I have 2 series
Yo,
of
you are.
writings about.
Son, have you watched
Wait,
The
did you-
Spoils of Babylon? This is Eric John Ross, yo. This is Eric John Ross. This is Eric John Ross, yo. It was
fictional
characters that actually the main character is actually connected to another novel I wrote back on the summer of '85.
Hey,
More wine.
you do not speak bad about that man.
I'm not thinking about
That
that.
is a great man.
We're
Just
not
saying.
praising him.
Just saying that you are the
Just
real
saying
life
that.
Eric John
We're not
Ross.
saying nothing bad about Will Ferrell, but Eric
No.
John Ross, the character, is like what you're doing.
It's
now.
basically who you are.
Dude, yeah, you come on. I have over 300 writings.
We know this.
I have
So,
over
300
books.
all leather-bound books.
They don't want it to come out as movies.
I'd be a
I
millionaire.
filmed it. I directed it. I produced it. I wrote it.
I got the cast coffee.
I edited it.
I did everything.
I did everything.
One
That's
day.
Eric John Ross.
One day. One day it will happen.
What? What will happen?
All that you said.
That's what you want to happen?
That would be kind of cool to see.
We're talking about a fictional character, Darius.
Reese, we were joking,
Oh my god.
but good luck.
good luck to
Good
you,
luck.
sir.
Thank you guys.
Good luck to you, sir.
But Eric John Ross in the flesh, people. Anyway, back to my poem. I think my poem's pretty good, man. Diary, you know what's so great about it? I did it. I don't even remember. It's gone forever.
Yep.
It's recording right here, but it's gone from my mind. Don't have to
Yep.
worry about it.
It's
It's
cool.
gone.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty about art. You just do it. You go it away. It's for that moment, man. That's what's so good about my poetry. Your poetry, you have to write it down and recite it, and it was fucking boring as fuck.
It's not boring as fuck. It's art. Art's never boring.
That's not true. Some art is boring.
Like what?
You
Like,
ever been to Subway? You ever made somebody made you a sandwich?
that's art.
That's art.
That is.
That's art, yo.
That is art.
But have you ever gone into Subway and noticed the paintings on the walls? No, you haven't, because it's boring fucking art.
No,
okay.
it's a bunch of tomatoes and lettuce.
Yeah,
and
that's
Yeah,
art
boring.
though.
That's
But that's
boring.
art though, right?
That's not.
That's art.
That's art.
That is art.
That's not boring.
That is art.
That is pretty
Oh,
boring to
it's
me.
boring as fuck, man.
It's not that
Picture of an
boring.
apple.
That is a picture of an
You
apple.
see the water
yeah.
droplets.
You learn how to draw a fucking picture of an apple in fucking junior high school.
No, you
Oh,
learned
it's
it
not
before
art.
then. Yo, shout out to Miss
Yeah,
Llewellyn
but
with
you
the
don't
big
you,
titties.
you don't draw it properly then. So you make it to junior
No,
high
there's some
school.
motherfuckers that know how to
Okay, I don't want to talk about drawing apples. All I'm saying is my poem was the shit. so fuck that bitch.
Yeah, your poem was
Fuck
the shit.
bitch.
The
Fuck that
diarrhea
bitch.
that came out of your asshole
that
shit.
bitch. Well, that's the name of my poem, so fuck that bitch.
Alright. You know what? One day, we're gonna look back and say, wow, Therese, that guy. Yeah, you hear what happened? I'm gonna be the Jonah Hill of this fucking crew. You hear me, you fucking guys? You hear me?
Buddy.
That's right, I said it.
In what sense? I don't get it.
He's saying he's going to be the Academy Award winner.
That's right.
Opposed
I'm saying
to
that.
all of us just doing comedies. But that doesn't work because we're not fucking famous, Darius.
And we're not comedians,
We're not
and you're not gonna be
actors.
famous.
We're not
You're not gonna
actors.
fucking. I mean, I'm not
You're
trying
not
to put
an
you
actor,
down.
You're a writer.
You write shit, and I mean, you're a poet. You're a poet.
So
you're a
Jonah
poet.
Hill's an
But
actor.
until you fully commit to what I'm telling you, and fucking come out with more sweat poems,
I
then
am
you're never
not
gonna make the
coming
next
out with
step.
sweat.
All right, I can get you to the next step, nigga. All you gotta do is come out with more fucking funny shit.
Niggas
I
don't
get you
want
next
to
step.
listen about your love problems.
Nigga, wanna hear
That has nothing to do.
your sweat? We want to hear
first of all,
about your sweat, nigga.
actually doesn't
We
have
want to
anything
hear
to do with
about your
love,
sweaty
per
ass,
se.
because you have a sweaty ass, correct? Now, what's what we want to talk about,
Everybody
man?
has sweaty asses.
No, but you
Like,
Alright?
yo,
you
I'll
have
be sweating
spoiled.
my ass, they'll be sweating
You
my
have
ass.
spoiled more pairs of cargo
When you're
shorts.
playing ball,
No,
You
my
have
ass is
spelled-
never sweat like that when I play balls.
Son,
Never. Your shit, like, it just floods.
You
Like,
have-
and it happens quick.
but I sweat everywhere.
dude,
That's a problem.
No, I sweat
you
too.
have
like, I sweat
you
fucking like
have
crazy over here.
spoiled a lot of cargo
But
shorts.
for some reason,
There was
you,
only one pair.
for some
There's a
reason-
grave of
for
some
cargo
reason,
shorts
all
in your backyard,
sweat
man.
Just it begins with your ass. Like for some reason, you just there's like some
No.
people are like that. Some people just sweat more in a certain place than everywhere.
Your
else.
area is your ass.
your ass, bro. Dude.
That's sweat.
Yes.
Yo, my back.
You do.
When it gets hot, what?
Yeah, I get
Son,
back
my
sweat.
shit be mad
You
wet.
get ass sweat. It's no problem. I'm just saying that shit is funny. Come out with more poems about that shit. That shit is funny, yo.
No.
just ass sweat. The sequel.
Exactly.
No.
Yeah, ass sweat could be the
Ass
sequel
sweat is the
of
sequel.
Sweat.
No.
It could just be ass sweat.
It
bro.
actually, it's not going to happen. Think of
Why?
it like a shooting star. You've seen it,
But it was
happened,
so
you can go
good.
back to it.
It
won't
you know
happen
what this is
again.
like? This is like, all right, for like the first movie they show you, hey, you want to watch a good movie? How about I put on fucking Drive for you to see? You watch Drive, oh, what a fucking good movie, right? Like, all right, you really like that movie? All right,
Let's go
good
see
movie.
Only God
Let's go
Forgives.
see Let's go see Only God Forgives. Oh, let's go see even worse. Let's go see Date Movie. Let's go
Yeah.
watch that. Because that's basically what you're doing. You gave us a taste of Drive, and then you subjected us to fucking Date Movie for the rest of our fucking podcast, yo. We're mad. Me, Clarence, and Segato are mad. We want to go see Drive. We want Sweat back.
Dude, it's
Bring it
not,
back.
it's
Are you
not
really gonna
going-
be a one-hit wonder, Darius?
It's. I think I've done many hits on here. All right, I have
There's
the.
a lot of people who think their music is great, but to
Listen.
other people it's not. It's
Listen.
like, oh, I thought it was
Listen,
good.
okay, let's get to one.
Gotta make
You
more
guys
hits.
have never, all right, have never liked anything that I have written.
That's
But
not
it's not-
true.
that's not
Okay.
true.
That's not true.
That's not true. Bro.
So I am
I
not
like Sweat. I like
okay.
Sweat.
You like Sweat,
I
hey
love
man, that's
Sweat.
just us. We like particular shit.
and that's fine. I am totally for that. At the same time, I think that I have read some stuff on here that is particularly really good.
All right.
And this is
That's-
not just even like the ones that I don't read. There are some that I will never read on this show.
Okay,
Oh man, please don't hold those back.
don't hold them back, bro.
Trust me. And there's a reason why, because
Oh, please,
they're
man.
particularly they're actually
If they're anything like Sweat,
they're more like those than they are the ones that I read.
they're more like Sweat.
And I won't read those.
Why?
Because I just won't.
Because
I
what?
forbid that.
Why though?
Because
Okay, well, don't. But I'm just saying, until you do, you're never gonna take the next step, nigga. That's all I'm saying.
I'm taking the next step, man.
I'm saying, I
Don't be
get you.
afraid, bro. You gotta fight your fears. And you wanna-
Nigga, fuck my fears and all that. I just don't want to read them on here.
Why not though?
Because you motherfuckers ain't worthy of it, alright?
Yeah,
I'll say it like that.
Alright,
I'm going to start the show,
Okay,
and I'm going
Darius.
to end the show like a dick. Fuck you guys. I think my shit is really good. And that's the way it's going to be, okay?
All right, man.
Alright?
Alright, man.
If
Alright,
you don't
man.
like that, stop hanging off my sack.
No one's hanging off of your sack, Therese. We just
we're not the kids from Magic School Bus.
We have to exactly. I think you got the kids of Magic School Bus in that area.
I would fuck the teacher if she was a real person.
We're not here. Just saying we have to sit through your shitty poems every week. Saying, can you once for a change do one like Sweat? Is all I'm saying.
Right now, your audience is me and Micah and Clarence.
Exactly, and we don't like it, bro. We're not fans.
I'm tired of this. I always have to hear this. Okay,
Darius, your poems are shit.
I'm sorry, what they are. They're shit. They're shitty poems.
That's fine.
They're shitty poems only because
I've been hearing that for so long from you guys that it's not effective.
I'm just saying.
We're not trying to be effective.
No, I'm just saying.
No,
exactly.
No. Cut the malarkey, guys.
I'm saying.
Cut it off.
What I'm saying. You think we're saying it's shitty poems just to fuck with you? We're saying it's shitty poems because, like, yo, we saw Sweat. I've seen you actually do other funny poems back in the day. Like, yo, that's funny.
No more Sweat.
And good.
No more
but
Sweat.
The problem
I
with
don't
your
want to
poems
be a Brandon.
I
don't.
Brandon Fraser.
In the sense of you did the mummy and that's it.
Encino Man. Mummy Returns.
Yeah, man.
Airheads
was great.
A lot of people
you did that before.
More people know for him for the mummies than Encino Man or Airheads.
It doesn't matter. He's been in those great movies.
He's making a comeback.
School Ties.
He's making a comeback. Anyway, dude.
A lot of people. I don't even know a lot of people that know that.
I think you just picked the wrong person.
Look, no, but a lot of people look at him now, be like, "Oh, you were that guy," and the mummy.
All right, look,
it's not like Daniel Radcliffe. He can never do. He could do other movies. He's done Woman in Black. Nigga, you're Harry Potter forever. Harry Potter, not Daniel Radcliffe's over there. No, Harry Potter's over there, son.
Yo, look, man.
Not the nigga from the Woman in Black.
All I'm saying, right?
It's the only movie that he's came out with since.
Is that
was another one?
Look,
no, that was
we're really
like
gonna talk about Daniel Radcliffe right now.
I do want to see Horns though. I seen some movie where he's
really gonna talk about Daniel Radcliffe. What I'm saying.
I heard he was in Frankenstein, the new Frankenstein.
Wait, Frankenstein or
no, actual movie. I think he's Igor or some shit.
Really?
I don't know. I think. I may have him confused with somebody else.
That'll be a bad Igor. Why him as Igor? He looks like an Igor, but still.
I don't know, man.
Anyway, continue on, sir.
Wow. Whoa.
So yeah, we think your poems aren't bad, but for us they're shitty. And that's it. So, yeah. I think you should start doing more Sweat, man. I think my diarrhea poem was pretty good, especially for free off the top of the head. I think that was a good poem, yo. You don't think it was a good poem?
What was it, like 4 lines?
It doesn't need to be long. That's what I think is wrong. You think that it's all about
tell a story.
Like you try to tell a story through poem. Through poem?
If you want to do that, write a short story.
Yeah, you try to tell a story through poem? Like, I don't know what you're saying,
dude,
man.
I have stories and I have poems and I have poem stories.
Poem stories are stupid.
They're not stupid.
It's like you've been reading poem stories all the time. This one from that.
You know why?
Series,
you know why they're stupid too? Series. Because he never starts them in the beginning. He starts in the middle. It's like, what? I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like, it's like a poem story, but yeah, I'm gonna give you chapter 5 of this poem, this poem story. But I didn't read 1 through 4, so I don't know what's going on in this chapter 5 of your Odyssey. I have no idea what's happening.
Well, then you guys should check out my new website that's coming out, where I'll release all my poems. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This is a big announcement, but I've started a website with all my poems. Next week, I will have the official name for that website.
So you don't know the website. Just that there is a website.
It's coming. It's like WWE Network.
All right,
it's coming.
This is what I say.
But
it's DC for all poems.
This I think is going to be the cross trade, because this is all of our things, right? So if you're going to promote your poems on here with the website, I think we should be able to talk about
what?
Your incident.
No.
You're plugging your own website.
Yeah, I think we should be able to talk about your incident, bro.
Yeah. No.
That's like you're in a mafia family. And you're making money on a certain job, but then you're selling H on the side.
Yeah, and you're not telling us about it.
You're not telling us about it.
And you want us to do anything? Like, come on, man. You're selling H on the side.
You're profiting all of it.
You're profiting all of it. It's like, yo, can we get some of that kickback? Can we please tell about your incident?
No.
What if we do it and you like
Very selfish.
you're here, but we're
Very
just doing it?
selfish
Would you
choice.
would you be upset? What would be the consequences for doing it, even though you said no?
Shove that mic up someone's ass.
Okay.
And it looks like an egg too. So if Jim Jeffries is right,
Eggs go up the ass.
if Jim Jeffries is right, then
Do eggs go up the ass? I didn't know that's the perfect shape to go up
you
the ass.
never heard the his skit when he talks about
Wouldn't it like break though?
an egg?
Yeah.
No. Eggs are pretty strong. If you can't crack like one part, you have to break a little piece of it just to make the shell.
No, you can squeeze the egg and break it.
You gotta, but your hands gotta be really like.
You just have to go
I
like
just go
that,
like that.
and you squeeze.
No.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a thing I read where they said that you can't break the shell. Like I don't know, some weird way you can't break
Have you
it.
tried it before?
Yeah,
And you couldn't break it when you.
but once you like, it has to be
You need to
cracked
eat some
a-
Wheaties, nigga. If
a
you can't
little
break an egg.
Yo, I don't understand.
If you can't break an egg, man, you need to start working out. You tell me you can't break an
Dude,
egg?
I even looked it up.
All right, man.
There's something about the shell that
It
it's.
sounds like you got arthritis, dog.
Sounds like you got the arthritis in your hands.
You got carpal tunnel or some
You
shit.
can't break an egg?
No.
You can't go like that to an egg. It's an egg.
Dude, can we get egg right now?
No, you ain't breaking. I only got 2 eggs left. You ain't breaking my eggs.
That's on my omelet tomorrow, nigga. Fuck that.
You
That's
bring
what
your
I'm
own
gonna
eggs.
fuck
You gonna do your own
tomorrow.
experiment. I don't understand that.
I'll-
That's
I'll-
food. That's a
That's
waste,
food.
nigga.
That is a waste. Anyway, I think we spent enough
Yeah.
time on this podcast. This was a train wreck, guys.
No, it wasn't. You
All
always
right.
say that.
Nah, this one was a train wreck until Derice.
The restart a while
Until
now.
what?
Derice, you just started.
You always
wilding.
fuck it up,
Why am I
man.
always
You always
wa-
fucking up.
Dude, I'm like perfectly fine.
You always fucking it up,
What
bro.
the fuck?
Always, hey, fuck you guys about not liking my fucking poem.
You know
He starts
what?
it off.
You know
Fuck you
what?
guys. This is
You know-
bullshit.
you know what?
This is
You did
bullshit.
start off like that.
You
And
did start off
you
like
just said
that,
it. You
man.
know what? I started off as a dick.
I'm gonna end it as a dick.
Because you guys are being fucking penises right now.
No, I don't see how.
I'm totally
We're trying to talk
fine.
about subjects.
I'm
here.
in a happy mood.
All right,
This was a
cool.
great
Good for you.
show.
All right, man.
All right.
I think this was a great show.
All right. Well, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
God damn it. You motherfuckers.
Yo, next week, Clarence.
Shit on a fucking steak. Jesus.